Hello, Weekend Warriors, and welcome back to the channel. This is my dad's 2014 Ford F-150. It has a 3.5-liter V6 EcoBoost engine. You're going to be seeing a lot of this truck on the channel, as it's kind of a hot mess right now. My dad has taken good care of his truck, and it has taken good care of us. Dad bought his truck before I was born, and it's the first brand new vehicle he has ever had. I can't begin to tell you how many Skittles and Hershey's Kisses I have ground into the back seat of that rig over the last 7 years. But like anything, time has taken its toll. We live smack dab in the middle of the Salt Belt. 2014 was the last year Ford made a metal body in their F-150 platform. So yes, this battle wagon is rusting. Hardcore. While Dad paid in the beginning to get the truck undercoated and continuously used the coat to fluid film, eventually Old Man Winter caught up with us. If that wasn't enough, the general health of the truck has started to decline. The truck has over 171,000 miles. Both turbos in the truck have sprung on an oil leak. All 4 brakes and rotors are in need of attention soon, and the tires are nearing in need for replacement. If you total up what a Ford dealership would charge to fix all that, it would be over $10,000. Ouch. Recently, my dad noticed that the door Ajar alarm was sounding as we were going down the road. Dad was confident the door was shut, yet the insufferable ding and dash warning has continued to interrupt our quality time as we drive to and from school. That's what we will be taking a look at today. So grab your beverage of choice, find a comfortable spot, and enjoy watching a Weekend Warrior try to solve yet another problem with this limited skills and his can-do attitude. Nice cup holder for my cucumbers.
Are you gonna eat those on the way up there?
Yeah.
Do you need water?
Yeah. Here, my cucumber has a nice place to ride in the truck. And my cup holder.
Thanks for the excellent intro, Quinn. But before we get into the heart of this video, let's get those nails taken care of. You see, a couple of weeks ago, Mom took Quinn to get some fancy fingernails. Now it falls to Dad to get them off. Okay, now that those are taken care of, we can get back to business. My first thought when I start to have issues with my truck is send it down the road, get something new. A quick drive through our local car dealership demonstrates that buying something, even a couple years old, is not a good financial move right now. The first opportunity I had to finally work on the problem with this door, it was a little bit below 30 degrees outside. So I elected to drive up to my dad's house. Why? Because he's got a heated shop. I don't. Now, we just have to dig into the wires and see what we can find. While you can see that the green wire is broken, there are 3 other wires that have insulation missing and exposed wire. These wires are clearly ready to break themselves. As I did my research preparing to do the work on this door, and when I say research, I mean I watched a lot of YouTube videos. All of the videos I watched seem to point to the same problem in this wiring harness. And that was broken wires between the door and the B-pillar of the truck. I was very fortunate that there was a tag end coming off of that plug. Otherwise, I would have been in real trouble and probably needed to replace the entire harness right there and then. I used these alligator clips to try and test the theory that the green wire was what was causing the issue with the door ajar alarm. I wasn't able to close the door because obviously I had this wiring harness open. I had a clamp light directly above me. I tried to trip the door handle in order for the sensor to be closed and have a closed circuit. It didn't work. Now that is rewarding. I'm calling that a win. Something I certainly desperately needed, especially after destroying Quinn's tablet. I tell you what, this gives me the confidence to try yet another repair on this truck. Perhaps something more complex and involved? It's important to know that this is not the proper fix for the broken wires in this door. You should replace the entire wiring harness. And frankly, it's not that expensive. It's only about $45 on Amazon. And had I known that and checked the day before, I could have had the wiring harness in my hand and I could have replaced the whole wiring harness when I was working on it at my dad's. Going down.
That don't count.